Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to go over my recap and show you my trades today. But before that, I want to show you my monthly performance from last month. So I got Trader View pulled up here, and you can see my total gains were $483, and my accuracy was 64%, which is very good, I think. I think anything above 60% is very good. I think if you're at 50%, that's good as well. From from there, that pretty much tells you that you can fix few mistakes on emotions or discipline on strategy, and you can easily achieve 60% plus from there. So yeah, anything above 60% is pretty good. Um, as you can see, my largest loss was $339, which I think one trade that was big, which was this right here. Other than that, it was not bad. Um, so let me show you how many days I finished red. So if we go to overview here and go on calendar for the month of May, check that out. Only 4 red days. That's pretty good, right? So pretty much if you stick to your discipline and leave emotions out and stick to your plan and let the trade come to you, you can achieve this, right? As you can see, I'm not even sizing up right now, right? Right now, I'm just proving my own strategy and I know it works. So once I become more comfortable, I'm going to start sizing up. Me making $39, $29, or $100, it's the only difference is it's the share size, right? So if I can buy 500 or 1,000 shares, I can also buy 5,000 shares and have bigger profit, right? So, but the key thing is working on your strategy. So as you can see, you can definitely achieve this. Just gotta work every day and improve every day. So with that in mind, let's go over the trades today. So just like any other morning, I come to my desk and I pull up the gap scanner, which is right here. This is right now what it's looking like, but we got to change the timing to this morning, which is going to be the historical date. Let's change that to 6:15 a.m. Okay, so if we change that to 6:15 a.m., these were the stocks that I was seeing in the morning that can potentially be on my watch list. So LPI was a stock that had reversed split. Usually they're decent when that happens, but as you can see, low volume and pretty big float share. Same thing with VHI. It was also a reverse split, and same thing, right? So next stock I was watching was AMRH, WWR, and TENX, and I think there was one more. I believe it was INPX or MARA. I think it was MARA, but we'll take a look. So as you can see, why am I interested in these stocks, right? Well, it's very small float and good amount of volume compared to the float, right? Same thing here. Same thing here, right? So these are the things that I'm looking at. And also news as well, right? If I know these have news, then this is even a stronger stock. So let's pull up my broker platform where I take the trades, which is going to be here. So I'm up $118 today, and overall today I think I over traded, and I also took a few trades that I shouldn't have. And this is good because you want to be critical with yourself and give yourself some positive feedback and negative feedback, so that way you can improve on it and also see the things you're doing correct. So that's why you gotta make sure, just because you're green doesn't mean you took all the right trades, right? So even though it's a green day, you still want to go over and see, what were your thoughts on those trades. So again, these were my thoughts. So I traded TENX, and let's check out TENX. Um, so TENX opened up red. So I was looking for the red to green move, and I did get in for the red to green move around this area because it opened up at 235-ish, 234, and I think I sold it on the way up to 241. And I was seeing weakness, and then I think I got out, right? So yeah, that's what happened. 231 and 240 sold some, and then sold remaining at a little bit of loss, but ideally I had made 45 and then I gave away $30. So as you can see, today wasn't really, I don't know, like I just wasn't in it, I guess. Like the whole day I wasn't taking, good trades, I think. So, okay, and then let's move on, right? And then I got in at 239 for TENX, and this was for the break of this inflection point right here. This inflection point right here for break of 240. So what happened here is that I got in, for some reason I sold at 234, which was when it actually fell back a little bit. I got out around this area, but it took off from there. So I should have, I think, hold it for a quick second since it was still above the 9 EMA. So I got out. Otherwise, it could have been a decent win. Maybe at that point, I don't know if I wasn't looking at the chart or if I was reading the level 2. I don't know what happened there. And then MARA was a stock that was whippy. It took me out a couple times, which was, I'll show you. This was a pretty good pattern, right? As you can see, I was looking for the break of this inflection point right here. I stuck to my plan with this one. It just didn't, it worked out, but it didn't make that huge move. So I actually got stopped out for remaining 25%. And then it actually came back up and then took off a little bit and it came back down. So obviously this stock didn't have potential, but it had my pattern and I stuck to my plan for this one. So now if we go back, and I think I made what, $32, $33 from this stock. Now let's go back to TENX. I got in again at 240. Let's see here. I got in at 240 and sold at 244. I got in at 259, sold at 264, and sold the remaining at 260. Well, I think I added afterwards. That's right. So TENX. Let's go back to TENX. I got in at 240, which was here. So I got in again around 240 for the break of 240. Let's see. Yep. And then I got out at 244 for the rip up, and then added again around 259, and it sold some for the rip up around 264, which was around this area, which was pretty good, on the high. So that was TENX. And the GNUS was not bad. I bought at 320, sold some at 323, sold some, and then bought again at 325, but sold some at 323 and 321. So that was for a loss, or pretty much broke even almost on those two trades. And then I got it again at MARA. But before we move on, let's check out GNUS so I can show you my inflection points. So GNUS, I got in at 320, which was for the break of right here. Was it? Yeah, for this inflection point. So I got in for 320. As you can see, I mean, this stock went up like crazy. Again, you can say, why did I sell it when the stock went up all the way here? Well, I mean, at the time the stock was over here, right? So what if it went up here and came back down? And once again, for one stock that does this, goes all the way up, there's 10 stocks that actually come over here or come back down, or hit this point and come back down, right? So, and you'll see that on this other stock right here. This was also gapping up, and I was watching this in the morning. Check this out. Look at this, from 136 all the way to 486, came up here and sold off, right? So that's why you got to stick to your plan and follow your plan. And then I got in an MARA again at 91 cents, and then I got out for $12 loss mainly. And then I tried to get in at AMRH, which was this stock that I showed you, at 479. Which was this inflection point right, let's see. Oh wait, this was for this inflection point right here, for the break of, I was anticipating for the break of this point right here, 480, 481. And then eventually, because the reason why I was looking for that, because that was also the pre-market high. So that was being tested. So that's also an inflection point. It's not the best inflection point because technically the move already happened, but it can still happen. There's still some positivity in there where the momentum can still come and kick in. So that didn't happen, as you can see, right? because that was the inflection point. It hit that point, came right back down. That's why I know this was the inflection point. And then I sold, 75% at 480 for a penny win. I made $8 and then lost $4 on the remaining 25%. So today overall, it was like whippy. I don't know what was wrong with the market. Things were just not, going smoothly. But hey, overall, I came out positive. So the bigger picture is green, and I'm okay with that. But hopefully tomorrow is a good day. I'm gonna stick to my plan even more tomorrow and make sure I follow everything the way I've been trading. So overall, not bad. Hopefully you guys had a green day too. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that way you guys can watch all the recaps and learn from them. And also subscribe to my Twitter channel. I also post my watch list there in the morning as well. For example, this morning's watch list right here. And I was also watching WWR actually. Let me show you that real quick. This stock, I was looking for a red to green move, but it never happened. It just sold off the entire day. And then the other one was INPX, right, on my Twitter that I posted, right? This stock, it never had a red to green move, but potentially the inflection point I was looking for was right here. I actually missed it. It was at 175. From 175, it went all the way to 195. I mean, that's a 15-20 cents move that you could have caught. So that's that, guys. So make sure you subscribe to my Twitter channel and my YouTube, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.